Hey gang, what's good? Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. We are here now at the Brass Citadel as the sun's coming down, big guy. As we're out here. We've just freshly arrived. Oh my gosh, in fact, so fresh. Completely forgot to toggle that back on. There we are. Now, let us have a look around.
Leave.
Oh.
No Valiant spy is coming through on my watch.
I'm a merchant. I have business inside.
You want to see our walls, our cannons, our powder house. You must think I'm an idiot.
Ak, you got one thing right.
Alright. Jeez. I'm sure they'll let Pallegina through, no problem. Let's see. What's up, Valiant merchant? Oh. A well-dressed Valiant and a young but determined guard are arguing by the gate.
The Royal Deadfire Company is a trading company, is it not? And you are on Kahanga soil. You cannot turn me away.
The Valiant's words only anger the guard further. Her face darkens, and she grits her pointed teeth.
The Brass Citadel and the Royal Deadfire Company operate under the auspices of the Ranganui of Rawatai.
She straightens her shoulders and crosses her forearms over her chest in a stiff salute.
We answer to him, not to you. And certainly not to some tribal queen of Nekataka.
What are you two arguing about? Let's all take a deep breath. I'm sure we can work this out. Will both of you be quiet? I'm sick of listening to you. I'm sick of listening to you. You are safe here by the grace of Queen Onikaza II. Show some respect. 5 leave. Let's say, what are you two arguing about? Let's learn about the situation.
These Valians are always sending their spies to snoop around, and I won't have it.
The guard glares at the merchant, even as she speaks to you. The merchant rolls her eyes.
And these Rawataians think they own anything they stack 2 stones on top of. I am here to conduct business, not engage in petty power struggles.
Let the merchant pass. If the guard won't let you in, that's that. I'm staying out of this. Let's see, what exactly did the guard say? Yeah, always sending their spies to snoop around and won't have it. Huh. I mean... Are you really a spy? Are you a spy or are you a merchant? You seem like a merchant. Right? You know what? Fuck it. If they weren't a merchant, wouldn't we have gotten like a perception check there and been like, oh, this merchant doesn't seem like a merchant at all. So, let the merchant pass. Come on.
What? She's up to no good. I know it.
Pallegina nods, the corners of her mouth turning to a faint grin. Pro-Valian Republics. How much harm can she really do? Let's see, insight check. No, you just don't trust Valians. And she's right. This is no way to run a trading company post. Or a stealth check, whisper. So have her followed to see where she goes and whom she meets. Bluff. I can vouch for her. She won't make trouble. We gotta do that. Never mind, forget I said anything. Yep, let's lie. I can vouch for her. She won't make trouble. The guard makes a frustrated sound at the back of her throat.
Fine. But if you're wrong, we're gonna have a talk later.
Whoops. She glares at you before nodding the Valiant on.
Agrasima, friend.
She doffs her hat to you before departing. Agrasima, expression of gratitude. Alright. Good. Anything to say, Rautang guard?
At least that Valian isn't bothering me now.
Yeah. See? See, it's not all doom and gloom. Come on. Let's go on up inside whatever this is. Oh, it's onto the ramparts or whatever.
Your order?
Aye, aye.
Alright. Oh, one of these big old thick-ass cannons, huh? What are these called? Oh, I've seen them in so many games and stuff. Don't you have, like, one of these installed on the back of your ship in Assassin's Creed Black Flag? I think so, right? The cannon looks recently polished, like they're a specific kind of
Green
cannon.
islands and blue skies.
The locals don't know how good they have it.
Huh. Alright, what's up? 2 guards gaze over the ramparts at the vista. Queen's Berth shining in the near distance, and the rippling sea beyond.
Can you believe your eyes? I've never seen such a fair, pristine land.
You two seem awfully enchanted with the view. Shrug. If you like this, you must see the jungles of Adir and the valleys of the living lands. That seems a little... What a thing to say. Well, if you think this is cool... Way to shit on a moment. Deadfire is certainly a special place. Oh, I like this. It's very sentimental. Deadfire is certainly a special place. She nods.
I grew up surrounded by storms and stones. Rauatai is my soul. But this place has enchanted me.
He blinks quickly, as if afraid to miss the view, even for a moment.
It's the land. Fertile, green, and abundant.
Oh, this is so nice. This is so sweet.
No, it's something else. I just can't put my finger on what.
He scratches the back of his head and squints, perhaps hoping to find the answer somewhere in the view. Deadfire is a vast archipelago rich in resources. Jeez, okay. You're drawn to the potential it represents. The worth of Deadfire lies with its people. Never forget that. It's the mystery, the Ingwithan ruins, ancient tales. I couldn't tell you. No, it's the people, right? It's always the people that make the places. Alright, the worth of Deadfire lies with its people. Never forget that.
And who are its people? The Huana of old? Or the pirates who live here now?
Both? All of them. Maya pinches the bridge of her nose. Pro Juana.
Deadfire belongs to those who can master and build upon it. That's what's exciting.
Oh, jeez. Oh, she nods at the expansive vista.
Perhaps that's it.
He turns back to the view, drinking it in. Alright, the moment is ruined.
You were saying? Let's go.
Alright, let's see. Harsh lands forge strong people, no? Man, the music popping off here is fantastic, huh? Alright. Let's see, we should start back down from here and work our way around.
Why does your Ronga carve his name into a rock?
The Ronga Nui, and it's a commemoration to show what he built.
Oh. Then did your Reparo also write their names on other stones?
Yo, isn't this Theos' voice actor from Pillars 1? That totally sounds like him, right? Alright, let's head on down this way.
Sails
Oh.
unfurled and sword held high, to battle for glory and Rauatai.
Faithfully done, Emiani. Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
What? What a thing? What have you
That's
done?
the last time I ship out with some soft-handed runt.
Oh, was it some form of punishment? Jesus. Alright. Huh. Let's see. Well, fuck it. You know what? Let's get wrapped up in this. Ameni? What's up?
Come to gawk, too? My punishment's over, you know.
She looks away and crosses her arms, carefully, to hide her burned hands. Oh god, they made it hot? Why were you holding a red-hot cannonball? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. You'd better watch the attitude, if you know what's good for you. Let's see. Why were you holding a red-hot cannonball? She glances back at you, a look of defiance in her eye.
I punched my captain.
Did he deserve it?
Atta girl.
It's as if the mere mention of the incident takes her back to it. Her face darkens with anger. A bitter snarl transforms her features.
Though maybe he shouldn't have insulted my aim. Like I don't know the difference between a smooth and rifled bore.
She shakes her head quietly, stewing. What are you going to do now? He deserved it. Seems drastic. Fuck him, he deserved it. Why not?
He asked if I knew where I was pointing my cannons. I told him to bend over in front of one and we'd find out. It escalated from there. Anyway.
She shrugs.
I'm not reporting back to Wakoyo, that's for sure. I crewed on mercenary ships before this. Come to think of it, that suited me better.
She grins impishly. Yo, are we about to recruit her for the ship? She grins impishly.
Still a scramble root at heart, I guess. But I'm plenty experienced. Maybe I'll see if anyone's looking for an expert cannoneer.
Well, I just happen to be an anyone, and I just happen to be looking for I could use an experienced cannoneer on my crew. She looks you up and down, considering your offer.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I only crew with captains I know. Either personally or by reputation. I'm sure you're capable, but I don't know enough about you. Yet.
Her eyebrow quirks up in hopeful suggestion.
Let's talk again when you've made a name for yourself.
Alright, fair enough. Man, she must be pretty good then, huh? Okay, let's head on back down here to the entry area, and we'll work our way through. Make sure we did check everything over here. Yep, we have. Okay, We'll head up the stairs and carve out all this, and then we'll go back down here, sort of like this, and then we'll end up back here at the gunsmithy at last. Good plan? Great plan. Alright, Officer's Lounge. Pop on in here, see what's up. I'm expecting we're going to have a lot of fun dialogue in this area with Maya and probably even Pelagina, right? I kind of like having them both in the party, given...
Suddenly she's not.
Meet her eye when you've got bad news. She respects that.
Given their factions are kind of against each other.
I don't think she likes me. I spent most of my career escorting foreign ships.
Many have. She's got nothing against scramble roots, but don't stare at her hand.
Is Scramble Root like a technical military title for the Rauatayan army? Well, look at this. Someone named Pero is trouncing his opponent at Hazatoha. Oh wow, this is a game. It looks almost like a massive game of D&D or something, huh? Alright. The Brass Citadel is the best defended harbor in the city. Cargo manifests show saltpeter received from Rauatai and raw foodstuffs shipped back. Rauatayan Guard? If the Valians are behind the mess at Hasango, they'll pay. Rauatayan Officer. Same thing. Alright. Let's see. Lounge server, let's talk to everyone else first. What's up, Officer? The Brass Citadel is the best defended harbor in the city. And server.
If this is about the Hazatoa tournament, I've got nothing to do with that, alright? I just serve the drinks.
He holds up his hands with the exhausted resignation of a man who's made his case many times. What's this about Hazatoa?
Some of the soldiers and sailors get to making unwise bets when they play.
He rolls his eyes.
Like I said, I keep out of it.
Probably smart choice.
None of the regulars are looking for new opponents, though, if that's what you're asking.
Oh.
All the better for you, trust me.
Why do you work for the Royal Deadfire Company? I'd like to order... Yeah, why do you work for them?
They always pay on time. They're run by the Ranganui, so they should, right?
He grins. Sure, man, everybody's gotta make a living.
Also, I'm from a town near Tekoa. Rautai's full of all kinds of kith, not just Amawa.
Huh.
But the Amawa have a long history at sea. They make up a lot of sailors and soldiers, including most of the ones that ended up here.
He nods vaguely at the bar. Typo, I guess. Alright, I'd like to order something.
Sorry, I'm really only supposed to sell to captains working for the Royal Deadfire Company.
He taps a sign near the bar. Alright, see you then. Sure. Huh. The notice reads, Service reserved for officers of the Royal Deadfire Company. Huh. Can that become us? Can we, like, sign on and work for them? I don't know if I really want to, though. Alright. In fact, can I steal from them? Let's see here. Nah, there's just too many fucking people up in here. We might be able to steal from one of these people, but certainly not get back there, right? I mean, we could try. Let's see. Oh, nope. No dice. Yeah. Just too many folks crowded in this little room. Alright, head on back out. Yeah, I guess it's probably not technically a normal inn, huh? Maybe you can never see his wares. Well, no. I bet you could. I bet you totally could.
No problem.
Alright. Ameni, do you
eyes are
happen to
peeled.
have anything good on you? Let's see here. Let's just, wait a second here, and then, up we go. Oh, shit. Alright, here, let's enter from this direction, right? See if she's got anything good. Maybe she'll have another glowing red-hot cannonball in her pocket. Alright. Is that a glowing red-hot cannonball in your pocket, or you just happen to see me? No, she doesn't have anything. Alright, fine. Okay, let's see. Should we check this Fleetmaster's office? We should. Alright,
Sure.
get the party together. Let's see, what's in here? Fleetmaster. Maybe ship upgrades or something? I don't know. I'd assumed that the shipwright in Queen's Berth was just supposed to be sort of the one-stop shop in all of Nekataka for that, right? Only your people have traveled as widely as ours. Okay, Adiran bodyguard. I'd go to Asango myself, but the Hazanui is keeping our ships close. Alright, Rautayan guard. Nothing to say. Valian bodyguard. Wow, they got a whole, yeah. When I first arrived, I could not believe the weather here. Oh, look. I can pick into this. And that, too. Wow. Alright. What's up, Fleetmaster Wakoyo?
Clear skies, my friend.
Wakoyo crosses his arms and tips his head to the side. A long scar traces a path down his face, curving sharply where his cheek rises with a smile. Greetings, Lyle, Captain of the Defiant, at your service. Or a Rawatai check. We're not friends. Yeah, I'm the captain, Lyle, Captain of the Defiant, at your service.
I know of you already, Captain. Maya, I assume you vouch for your new captain.
He turns his focus toward Maya and Ishiza.
On occasion. Why?
Thanks.
Your ship, unmoored from Deadfire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An arrangement can help us both. You will empty the seas of competition in exchange for profit.
Hunting ships for Rawatai? Where do I begin? Aren't you afraid that privateering will start a war? Yeah.
An official reckoning is drafted to account for every cannonball shot in the name of Rawatai. Our paperwork is most thorough.
Man, they sure do have war down to a science.
For every ship sunk, there is a legal justification. Our enemies will know the war is started on the day we fail to turn in our paperwork.
Huh. What a fucking incredible bunch of lines there. Alright. Well, so these are bounties, right? Technically, these are all bounties. Alright, what do you have available?
A Scylla wave skipper is your first target. A pirate shirking any pretense of lawful conduct in the open seas.
Wakoyo grimaces and itches at his scar. I'll take the bounty.
Most excellent. A Scylla commands the Voyager River Dragon, which pesters a group of islands to the southwest of Port Mage.
Alright, before I go, any more questions?
Ask away, my privateer. I would not have you take to the water uninformed.
Wakoyo nods and plants his hands on his hips. Alright, farewell. Let's see. Can I get a little something from him, though?
Got it.
That's the real question.
Quickly and quietly.
Alright. Let's see. Let's have someone else inspect these things here. Aleph, you want to take a look? An inscription reads, "That which grows is strengthened by Coral Mason Torco," or... yeah, Torcuo? Maybe. Alright. Let's see. Let's go in for the super quick pick. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's approach from right here, huh? Let's see. Let's have Adair check out this map. What is this?
Sure.
Oh, he can't get through. There we go. This map shows shipping routes from Deadfire to Rawatai. And now... let's see. Actually, Adair, can you distract this guy, maybe? Rawatai and guard? No. Yeah, you can't seem to be able to distract people like you could in the first one, huh? Alright. Oh, shit. Huh. Do we have, like, a good way we can just sneak on up in there? I don't think so. Let's see. Maybe, yeah, we can't pick into any of these.
Captain?
Can Maya? No.
Tell me.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Maya is our mechanics expert, right?
¿Qué?
Yeah.
Eh?
Alright. Let's see. Maybe I can sneak in from over here?
No problem.
Oh, shit! Oh, it's very close, isn't it? Oh, it's so very close. Alright. Let's see. We can totally rob this dude, though. Let's see. If we just hold off there for a second. Maybe they'll have a key or some such? I'd really like to get back there. Alright, and then... just some money. Alright, how about over here? Is there anything hidden? Maybe. Ugh, look at that thing. Alright. Huh. Yeah, the doors are locked up tight. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, well, we could come back maybe at a later point and try and do some pickpocketing, right? Let's head on back out. Alright. What's next? Up on those steps, right? Whatever's up there. Or an Orland Peddler. Can check in with them. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, no. We'll check on that when we come back down. Alright. Check in with these two, huh? Rawatai Guard and Karū Artisan. What's up, you guys?
For what do you squawk and gloat over a heap of stones? Akira, you Rawataians are strange cousins indeed.
A well-dressed Tawana woman shakes her head at a Rawataian man. The tone of their debate is spirited, but not unfriendly.
The brass Citadel is a marvel of modern engineering. With the gates barred and the cannons primed, it can withstand any attack and weather any storm.
He and his Hawana friend turn to regard you. I do like how Pillars has the distinction between, like, yeah, sure, these people are both... They both are Almauans, right? They're both of the same race, species, or whatever. But their nationality is totally different. Their cultures are completely different. It's often in high fantasy, right, that usually if you are of X or Y race, you're almost always of that race's culture, right? Or your culture is defined by your race, right? Which I guess, I don't know, probably isn't really a bad thing. It's refreshing to see one where, alright, these are just people, right? You don't really know what their nationality or their culture is until you get to know them in reality, right? You don't get to know them until you get to know them. Right.
Surely you can see what a fine stronghold this is.
Why does this matter to you? I'm sure the Brass Citadel is very nice. This place? It's an eyesore. It's an excellent fort. Sturdy and built to last. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure the Brass Citadel is very nice.
Please, spare us empty pleasantries. We transformed a rocky cove into the best defended harbor in Nekataka. Such achievements must be celebrated.
This rocky cove was once a prized fishing spot for the Riparu. These Rauataians act as if every bare islet is merely awaiting a fort or a farm. They cannot look at anything without planning to change it.
To strive is to survive. Those who would achieve greatness must make the world a better, more ordered place than they found it.
Why change the world when you can learn to live in it the way it is? This is what my people have done for thousands of years.
Of course, it's noble and worthwhile to build great things. Even the mightiest works crumble. Why waste blood and sweat on them? We should ask what provides the greatest benefit, a fishing spot or a harbor. The world is bigger than us. It does not need our hand to guide its change. Sorry, but I don't have anything to add. Let's see. I mean, who can say which provides the greatest benefit? Like, they provide benefits in different ways, right? If anything, I don't know. I feel like I'd be all for, yeah, maybe shouldn't have built a fort right on top of some sort of popular fishing hole or whatever, right? Probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't think the argument against it is it does not need our hand to guide its change, right? I don't know. I've got nothing to add. They both look at you with wary disapproval. I like that.
Nothing? You cannot absent yourself from all such questions.
Deadfire is changing. It remains to us to determine what it will become.
Yeah, that's fair. Or with regards to, it's fair that both of them would be like, really? With that, they turn from you and resume their discussion. Alright. For the glory of Rauatai and the strength of the Ranganui, 2818 AI. Alright. Let's see.
No problem.
You guys have anything I can take? Let's take a peek here. Head on over here. Wait for this to time out. Let's see, the guard. Artisan might have something fun, right? Maybe. But I don't know if we'll be able to sneak by. Alright. An emerald. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't think we could sneak by and get hurt that... Well, if we could come at her dead on, we might be able to. Oh, look, we're still detected somehow. Even though we're out of their range. I guess because we're still technically in her cone of vision, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a toughie.
Sure.
Alright, let's head on up here. Tomorrow. What's
All
up?
this trouble over a tablet of fucking stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a loss already.
Oh, right, she's the other... Okay. Tamara nurses her brow and motions for you to speak. Any ideas on retrieving the Harapo epic? Tell me about yourself. I have questions about the Harapo epic. You and Natehe don't seem to get along. Alright. Any ideas on retrieving it?
I heard tell of Ephron, a thief with a penchant for making house calls. Word has it that Ephron made his way inside of Archimere's manor and later died. Now his soul is bound to the fortune-telling machine in the dark cupboard.
Oh!
Strange fate.
Okay. Huh. We totally met this person. Alright, tell me about yourself.
I help finance expeditions around the Isles, which often means keeping an ear to the ground. Not very romantic from behind a desk, but Rauatai's campaign could use the extra coin.
I have questions about the Harapo Epic.
It's a handsome piece of rock, which some call valuable. I won't dispute that point if the value goes to Rauatai.
How did Arkemir come to possess the tablet?
I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will implicate him.
Yeah, isn't... What were they saying about his relations with the Queen? That they were, like, getting it on or something? I can't remember. What does the Royal Deadfire Company want with the Harapo Epic?
I suppose it's no secret that we're after more than some arbitrary cultural touchstone. We're looking for a route to Ukaizo. Stands to reason that ancient lore would be a key to finding the place.
What kind of defenses does Arkemir have inside his manor?
Arkemir is a magical savant and a recluse. That makes for a very dangerous combination.
But not one we haven't faced before.
He relies on imps and ironclad constructs to maintain the estate. When you've lived as long as Arkemir, I suppose trust becomes a problem.
Huh. Alright, back to my previous... Oh, do you think he's gonna be a decrepit old creepy geezer just like Consulhout was? Probably. Alright, back to my previous questions.
Fine by me. I'm looking forward to the day when the Harapo Epic is someone else's concern.
She chuckles mirthlessly. Could the Harapo Epic really be a path to Ukaizo?
When it comes to finding the Lost Island, we can't afford to neglect any lead. The Ranganui seeks to saddle the weather and harness the storm. If there is a place where this can happen, it is Ukaizo.
Tamara shrugs and wipes off the breast of her uniform. Huh. Alright. Well, you and Netehe don't seem to get along.
All of her pretenses of cultural pride are a means to an end.
You think so?
Like the rest of the Huana, she isn't above exploiting any advantage if she can profit from it.
That doesn't seem fair. The Huana are trying to get by. You make a point, the Huana have assembled a tidy profit from selling off the islands. Back to my other questions. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're trying to get by after all of the outside forces sort of introduced this different sort of economy and stuff, right? They created the problem of where the Huana have to sell off islands in order to survive in the world that they have introduced them to, right? Yeah, that doesn't seem fair. The Huana are trying to get by.
As you say.
Maya pinches the bridge of her nose. Uh-oh, I guess I am a little pro-Huana, aren't I? Maya may not be down with that, huh? Alright, farewell. We'll see.
Got it.
I guess at least she's not a healer. We'll see how that plays out.
Proud the caves and reefs, seasoned Huana's souls.
Oh my gosh.
Who would come with sword and gun to end their evil scourge?
Huh. Okay. What's up, dude? Lore college chanter.
Almighty people, all Rauatai, to many lands you spread. Heed the call of the Ranganui, his voice shall fill your sails. Forth to victory, Rauatai.
I love
Triumph
this.
over your foes. Storms shall never bend your backs, nor battles break your swords. Mighty winds sent us north to the shores of Rauatai, till our fire ships bore us out to Deadfire once again.
Huh.
What hazard visited Hasango? What disaster darkened its halls? Brave trenches call for justice. Kahunga fold their hands.
He's like a town crier or something, except I guess as a chanter.
The Valiants chant Hasango's disquiet from afar. Malice lay
Whoa!
behind their eyes. Their hearts hid treachery.
Oh my god!
Mighty winds sent us north to the shores of Rauatai.
Okay.
Till our fire ships bore us out to Deadfire.
What was that? He just went all Oblivion beggar on me there for a minute. Alright, Rauatai and guard. I'd go to Hasango myself, but the Hazanui is keeping our ships close. The Brass Citadel is the best defended harbor in the city. Anything from you? Watch yourself around at Suranui. He's a quick study. Alright, fair enough. Huh, look, this loops way around. Okay. Let's see, what's inside of here? Anything good? Whoa, cannon shot and repair supplies. Don't mind if I fucking do.
Yeah.
Alright.
See and not be seen.
Let's see, do you think we can pickpocket these folks? I think we can, right? Look at their vision cones and all that. Let's see. Let's send the rest of the party over this way while I'm getting ready to steal shit. Right? Okay. There we are.
Yeah.
And I will head on down here. Yoink! Oh, just a dagger? That's it? Alright. There's too many hearing cones for me to get by with robbing the rest of them, huh? Alright. Let's see.
problem.
What's this dude? Powder House Guard. Ooh, I bet he's got a Powder House Guard key.
Quietly.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Powder House key, baby. You can pickpocket this item without detection. Bronze Han. Let's see. This solid-looking key will open the doors to the Powder House. What is this? We haven't read about Han yet, have we? Looks almost like orange slices, doesn't it? Alright. The Han is an odd-looking half-coin, created from a bronze oa by simply breaking it in half along a deep groove in the casting. The Han was created during a period of Rauatai's history when the Ranganui did not want to create any more currencies. Instead, he had the Royal Mint modify the existing dies to include a depression in the casting. Huh. That's fascinating. Alright. Let's see, I guess we should sneak our booty butts on up in there. Right? Well, first, yeah, we skipped over an area. We skipped over the Imperial Command. We should check that out first before we head into the Powder House. Alright, let's do a quick save. In we go. Is this where... Yeah, I suppose this is where all the commanders and stuff are gonna be. The... What's-her-name who sent us along with Maya back at the Queen's Palace, right? Will probably be up in here. Oh. You're not in the Valian Republic... You're not... Oh, God. Hold up. You're not in the Republics here, Valian. I'm literate.
No
Alright.
problem.
Let's see. What have we got here?
Why not?
Bunch of fancy-looking coral. The air around the coral thrums with life-sustaining magic. Oh. So they're able to grow it, like, above water. Huh. Of course they would. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Alright. Let's see. Anything with these folks?
Yeah, my eyes are
interesting.
Sure.
Let's see here. Got a couple of guards. Commoner as well. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright. Taking some of this. Lockpick. Commoner here. There we go. Wow, somehow... Okay, yeah, there we go. I guess their detection just was no good. So I was able to sneak by all of them. Alright, and this guy? Oh, shit. Alright, they're talking to each other. That ain't gonna work out. Okay, and we're out tying guard right here. No? Huh. Let's see, let's have our group going over here. And I will go in for the pickpocket. Oops. Alright, here we go. Wait for this to clear out. Alright, good. And we can probably go in right now. There we are. Fresh fruit! I'll take it. Alright, and what's up here? What have you got? A pry bar. Huh.
No problem.
Alright. Head on over here. Okay. Can we pop this open? Looks like a training area. Weapon Master. Ooh, do you have a good weapon that I can take? What have you got, friend? Some money. I'll take that. It's quick save. Watch out! Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Let's head on up in here. Ooh, look. Fancy looking area. Alright. Let's see. Oh man, they are really not enjoying Pallegina being here. Yeah, the Hazanui. Okay. Let's see, what books do they have here? What do we all got? Oh god. Alright. I don't know if I can get away with stealing this shit. Maybe if I go... Oh, yeah, okay. I might be able to. We'll see. We'll see if I can sneak along the back here. Alright. And then... there we are! Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. I think we already have that book. Alright, can I even sneak in? No.
Yeah.
Alright.
No problem.
Let's see. Anywhere I can sneak around and steal from the Hazanui?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And not be seen.
Ooh, I might be able to. I may be able to. No, I'm not getting undetected up here, am I? Huh. Not even by this? Oh, there we go. No. Yeah, her vision cone is too fucking strong. Alright. What's up, Hazanui? Oh. completed the Brass Empire. Karū paces near her desk, looking like a shark circling the shallows. She clenches a long, elegant pipe between her teeth, the smoke trailing an acrid wake behind her. She looks up when you enter, and favors you with a brief nod of acknowledgement.
The former Lord of Cadnua, and one-time Terrifier of Harbor Masters. If dockside tales are to be believed...
She smiles briefly through the smoke.
You have not brought much good news of late.
Her pensive look returns.
So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters?
She bites down harder on her pipe. What, we can get more details about slavers? Although slavery is illegal in the Deadfire Archipelago, the region is too vast to be adequately policed. Slavers operate at the fringes of contested waters and are quick to take advantage of an isolated Juana tribe or foreign ship in trouble. Right. I think we read that before. Okay. Yeah, that's the shape of it. Things could be worse. At least it's not Skane. I guess so. Not if I can do anything about it. I need to learn more before we speculate on his motives. I don't think Aethys intends any harm. Alright, fat chance of convincing her of that. Let's see. Yeah, let's be a little bit comical. I'm sure some of our party members will enjoy this. Things could be worse. At least it's not Skane.
Tell that to my dead at Hasongo.
Oh god! Oh no! Jesus, I'm so sorry. She lapses into a brief silence, puffing on her pipe. Oh look, Maya enjoys lighthearted as well.
Just what the archipelago needs. One more disaster tugging at the seams. He must be stopped.
She halts, turning to face you. You're finally able to get a good look at her. She's not especially large for an Almawa, but she carries her shoulders high. Her weathered face looks to have seen many storm-blown and sun-beaten days on deck, yet her eyes are sharp and keen. That's why I came to you all at the palace. He's a giant made of living Adra that can absorb souls in an instant. Got any ideas? Obviously. No one's got it in for him more than me. First, I need to find him. Let's see. Yeah, got any ideas?
Anything can be stopped with sufficient force. The problem is finding the will to deploy it.
Are you referring to the Godhammer thing? She watches you, her eyes bright with calculation.
The Valians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin, and the Juana will barely do that much.
Success in trade has been quite elusive for the Rauataians, but the bitterness suits you well.
Ooh, Palagina!
No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit.
She takes the pipe in her left hand. As she does, you notice that her right is unusually still. Huh. What do you mean? Perhaps we could. I'm not sure about that. Let's see, perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit. Yeah, perhaps we could. Let's see, let's get her to explain more.
Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's mortar. It's largely free of rough weather.
She waves her right hand, and you notice again that her fingers remain strangely still. You realize it's an unusually fine prosthetic. Oh my god, she's Sekiro. Alright, continue.
Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest.
She shakes her head.
It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rauataians we could feed with plantations here.
You know, so far this kind of reminds me of the sort of faction war in New Vegas, right? Not to sort of jump the gun here, but it kind of does, doesn't it? All these different factions with different motives and different modes of operating, vying for this one location. Huh. Alright. Let's see. What does that have to do with me? I don't see how you're much different from the other powers here. That's a worthy venture. So, you're exploiting Deadfire for the sake of Rauatai? Huh. That's a worthy venture. I don't see how you're much different from the other powers here. Yeah, what separates you? Convince me. I don't see how you're much different from the other powers here. A raspy laugh rattles from her chest.
The Valian Trading Company wants to leech every last coin they can from the Deadfire, no matter the eventual cost. They're little more than thieves.
I wonder if Pallegina will have any input. Ooh. Pallegina's golden eyes begin rolling, but she catches herself by flicking her nictitating membranes out and back again.
The Principi are actual thieves, no matter their pretensions of nobility.
Man, we need to hit up the Principi, don't we? They sound like my kind of people. All right.
And the Juana are happy to let them all pick away at their fractured empire.
I doubt that they are happy about it. Come on.
We're interested in building something here.
Pipe in hand, she gestures expansively. Huh. Well, what does that have to do with me? That's a word. Let's see. So you're exploiting Deadfire for the sake of Rauatai? Yeah, let's see what we really think.
That's a naive view. One our enemies are keen to promote.
Huh. She scowls, biting down on her pipe. Maya sighs through her nose. And tell me how you would say it. Let's see.
Rauatai's violent storms have shaped and hardened us as much as they have our homeland's rocky terrain. But it remains a difficult place to live. So, we rely on trade. And on plantations we've established here.
I love her voice actress. She sounds almost familiar, right? Maybe Dr. Chakwas from Mass Effect? I'm not sure. It definitely sounds familiar. All right.
And those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire.
She spreads both hands wide, as if that explains it. Huh. Well, what does that have to do with me?
You've got a way of charging into things full speed. Some might call it reckless, but I consider it valuable.
It may look like full speed, but there's some consideration in employ. We strongly consider a bunch of things and end up choosing the reckless option.
If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground, then we have a common goal. And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally.
A hint of a smile tugs her lips from her tar-stained teeth. What do you have in mind? That's true. I've gotten this far on my own. I don't need anyone else. Let's hear her out. What do you have in mind?
The disaster at Hasango remains a key concern. We rely on the port there to ship food back to Rauatai.
Oh, are they going to... When we go to Hasango and eventually clear it out, are we going to eventually sort of reclaim it more in favor of one faction than another? Huh. She sucks on her pipe, hiding her worried expression behind a cloud of smoke.
That's on hold until you investigate. Short of that, there are other matters that demand attention. Atsura, our Grand Secretary, has a plan that would make use of your unusual talents.
Oh, yeah.
His office is downstairs. He can tell you more.
All right. Hey, what's the game board for?
Hazatoa. Atsura and I usually have a game running, and this one's been going on for over a month and a half.
What is Hazatoa?
Atsura's good at misdirection, but I've got a mind for the long game.
It sounds like maybe some kind of like a 4X game, doesn't it? They're playing Aora Civilization.
You look like you've come with a purpose.
What's happened to your hand? She extends her arm, holding the prosthetic between you. It's an exquisite piece with reinforced joints in each of the fingers and a smooth, sanded finish. Something I would never ask someone in real life. Oh my god, could you imagine? Just because I'm an RPG protagonist, would I ever say something like that to get more information, right? Not in real life, be like, hey, so, what's going on there? Good god. Incredibly rude. Alright, continue.
It happened a year into my first command. We were chasing pirates along Rauatai's south coast, and they landed a shot right next to our magazine. A lucky hit.
Huh. She's quiet for a moment.
I ran below. The fire was already spreading and making for our powder stores.
Oh, what did you do?
I smothered what I could with my uniform, pulled the rest away with my own hands.
Oh my god! That's quite a story. There must have been another way. I would have done the same thing for my ship and crew. If you hadn't, you and your crew would probably have died. At least you got to keep one of them. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty fucking impressive. Alright, if you hadn't, you and your crew would have probably died. That's fucking courageous. She nods.
We don't get to choose our challenges, do we? Just the way we meet them.
Like, what a shitty thing to say. There must have been another way, right? I mean, even if there was, yeah, what a shitty thing to say.
There's a cost to every victory. And the win goes to those willing to make a sacrifice.
She considers the wooden hand, turning it in the light. You sense satisfaction in her gaze. Certainly, you know, we often comment on these, and we did in Pillars 1 and here as well, that there's a lot of dialogue options that just seem shitty. But absolutely, you can just create a character who is just a complete shithead, and the game totally just permits you to be just varying degrees of a shithead. Whether you're like, kind of like tongue-in-cheek, a bit of a shithead, or just full-on just fucking an evil lunatic. Alright, continue.
I'll bet you already know a thing or two about that. And if you don't, Deadfire will teach you soon enough.
Oh, that there's a cost to every victory. Right. Alright, farewell.
Yeah, sure.
Let's head on down this way. Continue looking out this area. Now, where's the way down? Oh, there we go. Alright. And what do we have over here? Alright, pop this sucker open. Oh, Sabormi, what are you doing? You look important. A young woman with a bright, wide smile and eyes to match raises her hand and gives you a quick but enthusiastic wave. Then, with an exaggerated look of embarrassment, she stops herself and crosses her forearms over her chest.
I always forget that part. Say, you're the Watcher of Cadnua, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I've never met anyone famous before.
I'm not that famous, but I am a little.
Except the Hazanui. She yells at me sometimes.
Her grin widens impossibly. The Hazanui yells at you? Are you always this excitable? You're the quartermaster. Can you sell me something? Huh, the Hazanui yells at you?
Oh, all the time.
Huh. She screws her face up into a look of mock seriousness. Still, she can't keep from smiling.
Where's my white leaf? Stop daydreaming. Sabormi, if you lose the ledgers again, I'll have you clean the latrines.
At this last comment, she leans close, her eyes wide and voice low with awe.
All this time, I didn't realize she knew my name.
Alright. Are you always this excitable?
It's just, this is my first time away from the rough country.
She blushes. Rough country. An affectionate Rauatayan term for their homeland. Rough refers to both the unyielding rocky soils and the storms that batter the mainland. Man, I'd love to go there eventually. Maybe we go there? Nah, probably not a DLC. Maybe a future game or something. It sounds fun. I mean, honestly, a lot of the locations sound extremely fun and interesting. If anything, the first game probably starts you out in the least interesting sounding of all of them, right? It's just generic fantasy in the Deerwood, right? It's very typical. But a lot of the other ones are a lot more fantastical, huh? Alright, continue.
I'd heard there were thick, green forests and sandy beaches without a storm in sight, but I never imagined this.
She shakes her head in wonderment. And of course, you know, as an introduction to, like, a world with a bunch of rich lore and world building, starring you in something familiar totally makes sense, right? Alright, continue.
You must have traveled lots, seen all sorts of amazing places.
Sabormi folds her hands under her chin, watching you intently. Why does this interest you so much? And had adventures you wouldn't believe. See the world, Sabormi. Travel is grand. Sure. I've just got to get Aethys to stop stepping on them. Alright, shrug. One place is the same as the next when you get down to it. No, travel is grand. If you've ever traveled very far in real life, oh my gosh. It's kind of enlightening, maybe is the word? I'm not sure. I don't know, that sounds a little pretentious, but it really gives you a sense of a place in the world or something like that when you see a whole bunch of people who live very differently from yourself. If you ever have the luxury of being able to do something like that, try to, right? And had adventures you wouldn't believe. See the world, Sabormi. Travel is grand.
I sure hope to. I love Rauatai, but it's hard to go a week without seeing storms, or hearing about mudslides burying a village somewhere.
Oh god. Her buoyant expression sags, but only for a moment. Well, you're the quartermaster. Can you sell me anything? Her face scrunches up in disappointment. Do I have to be, like, designated by the RDF?
I really wish I could,
or
but
RDC?
my supplies are for the Royal Deadfire Company and our allies. Hazanui's orders.
Right. This sounds like some sort of mid-game unlock situation, right? Like, we will make a big choice in the mid-game, perhaps with Hasango, right? And that will get us in good with one of the major factions, and then we'll be able to use their vendors and all that, right? Alright.
Maybe if you impress her or Atsura, they could make an exception.
She smiles, hopefully. Alright, farewell. Should we look back here? Can we sneak by her?
Got it.
How good is she at detecting shit? Or specifically detecting me?
Leave
oh, look,
it to
we
me.
can sneak from in here. We're just free to go on up in here. Alright. Well, we should definitely do that. Some solution. Good for mixing shit. Alright. Now we should hang out right here. We'll check inside of this, and then we'll check on her pockets. On the efficacy of imps. Alright. And correspondence between Captain Reiki and Maskuro. Alright. And then herself. Kappa leaf. Huh. What is it? Looks kind of like... When chewed, these thick leaves produce a heady, tingling sensation and a subtle feeling of well-being. Used to stave off hunger and fatigue. They can be enjoyed raw or steeped to make kappa tea. Oh, we read about kappa tea, right? I think we've read these leaves before, too. We've read the tea leaves, huh? Alright, let's see. Yeah, alright, when next we come back, we'll head on down into the lower level, and we'll continue exploring the Brass Citadel. So far, it's been pretty interesting. I definitely do enjoy having both Pallegina and Maya in the party, right? Do we have, like, do we have a representative of just Hawana people? Maybe Takehu? Or whatever his name is? But he's kind of like... He's Hawana, I guess, representative. Or he's a Hawana perspective, but he's very aristocratic, isn't he? At least that's my read on the situation. He's very hoity-toity. How about... Oh yeah, Seraphin, Seraphin? I think so. Is our Principe perspective, right? Sort of framing this in the mind in the same way that we did Pillars 1 companions, and how they all had a sort of perspective for the goings-on, right? Okay, let's see. Let's read, I should say. Let's read one of our things here. Should we read this correspondence? I think so, right? Let's give that a read. Alright. Correspondence between Captains Reiki and Maskuro. We haven't read this before, right? We don't have, like, some weird extra copy? No. Alright. To the oft-admired but questionably attired Captain Reiki. This letter should reach the Brass Citadel long before I do, which is lucky for you, because you'll need the time to make some Hazatoa winnings to settle our last bet. Ah. Never challenge a captain of the Rukwapa. The Rukwapa are an elite group of specially trained warriors who personally carry out the Ranganui's will. Where are they, like SEAL Team 6? Most of them are barbarians, transmutation wizards, and chanters who specialize in overcoming larger forces. They are often sent with the vanguard to soften new territories for conquest, or to quell rebellion in troublesome provinces. As barbarians and wizards, they use their abilities to transform the battlefield to their advantage, and then overwhelm their opponents. The wizards open great rifts in the earth to destroy entrenched defenses, turn the air to poison to divide and rout enemy units, and boil rivers to block retreats. Meanwhile, barbarians wear down enemy forces, and lore college chanters, oh, we saw one earlier, strengthen allies and intimidate foes with songs of the unit's valor. In their tactical prowess, their mastery of warfighting techniques, and their tactical foresight, they exemplify many of Rauatai's key virtues. Alright. Never challenge a captain of the Rukwapa, Choro Colonel spitting contest. My eldest knitted a pair of those fancy socks you love, though I hear Deadfire's the kind of place where it's nice to feel the sand between your toes. Maybe it really is the haven everyone says it is. You'll know before I do. When you see our sails, have a pair of razor skewers, some rock, and about 30 palohe nuts of varying sizes ready. In grand deeds and ill-advised wagers, Captain Mascuro. Oh. She is not Captain Mascuro, is she? Let's see. What was her name back here real quick?
Got it.
Let's see. What was your name again? Yeah, Karū. Hazanui Karū. Okay. Huh. Maybe it's, correspondence between the person down here in this lower level, and it sounds like someone very important who will probably show up later. Alright, when next we come back, like I said, we'll continue poking around here inside of the Imperial Command, and we'll keep looking around the Brass Citadel as well. Until next time, peace!